What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Lowrider Boulevard video. Today we're bringing you another episode of Boulevard Stories. We have my good friend Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Doing all right.
All right, man. So tell us your story, bro. Like, how did you get into lowriding?
Got into lowriding actually. That was like really hard to tell how I just started out liking lowriding ever since I was 12. I got into cars 12.
Yeah.
I started doing car stuff at 12.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Was it lowrider stuff or just cars in general?
Lowrider cars, classic cars.
Okay. And how long ago was this?
This is shoot, 12. I'd say that was like the early 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even think of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where was it where you got into lowriding? Where did you start?
I was back in Hawaii.
Okay.
You know, I'm born and raised in Hawaii, and all my old nanas and tatas, you know, that's the Filipino, the older crowd. They had all the classic cars, the cool cars, you know,
Yeah.
Chevelles, Impalas, and then my dad had a fleet line, but fortunately that was rotted out. But yeah, started off from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember like what was your first car?
My first car was a 68 Ranchero. It was actually my mom's car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they moved over from the Philippines, she had a 68 Ranchero. My dad, his daily back in the day was 65 Valiant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were the cars I learned how to drive in. Yeah.
And was that your first lowrider, or what was your first actual lowrider?
First actual lowrider was my mom's car.
Oh, okay.
The 68 Ranchero. Yeah, I actually juiced it when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's actually how it started.
So at 13, you were already driving a lowrider.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was, you know, really country. You know, we started stuff early.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Started
right.
driving. You know, not legally I was 15, but yeah, I started driving when I was like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the lowrider scene like over there in Hawaii?
It's really good, close, family orientated. Everybody knows everyone. You know.
There's a lot of cars out there.
Yeah. A lot of cars out there. Some built out there, some from here. Yeah.
They do car shows over there too.
Yes.
Like big car shows.
Big car shows. Yeah. There used to be in the early 90s, Lowrider magazine used to make it out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like 3 times they were out there. Yeah, 93, 94, I believe it was 95. Sorry, my memory's kind of foggy, but yeah.
It's all good. So early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Living in Hawaii, what kind of challenges do you guys face out there? Like when it comes to building your cars, like lowriders, is there like shops out there, or the parts more expensive, or?
The biggest challenge is, of course, is, you know, being on an island is the resources.
Yeah.
You know, the parts, of course, and to bring them in, man, the more often than not, the shipping is way more than the part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like when I bring in panels before, you know, and I was still out there bringing panels, you know, quarter panel could be $500.
Yeah.
The shipping is $1,000. You know, so it's like stuff like that. You know, chrome shops. There's no chrome shops.
Yeah.
There's very limited on materials.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine, I mean, over there you're probably very resourceful, huh? With the parts that you might find and stuff. Instead of trying to pay all that money to bring a part in or whatever, you might find something else and make it work, huh?
Yeah. Try to fix it. You know, fix it. Even with materials, you know, scrap metal, try to save them. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. At what point did you start lowriding here in Vegas?
Right away, you know, because we moved out here last August, and then we actually got our place here back in 21. So I actually started doing some stuff here and there in the garage here on my trips here, and then for close friends that you know, just word them out. Yeah. And then so it's really from the beginning.
Yeah. So you just recently moved to Vegas a few years ago, huh?
Yeah, officially it was last August.
Okay.
But yeah, we got this place January 2021. So from then I was checking it out every time I'm here on my trips. Yeah. Checking out the scene.
And how would you say, how was that move, like moving in here with your cars, with your lowrider, and incorporating yourself into the Vegas car scene? How was it? What did you feel like accepted, or was it hard? Like,
Um, felt all right actually.
Yeah.
You know, and right away from the first time I brought when I shipped the truck over, um, first time bringing it out was to the Rancho and Craig and Rancho.
Oh, the bomb spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Met a few cool guys right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then pretty much felt all right.
Yeah. Who were some of the first like clubs or writers out there that you do remember? Like who were some of the first clubs or writers that you would see out there when you first started checking out the scene over here?
It was Daniel, Mr. Tantu. Yeah, he was the first cool guy, like full on. Like we were talking like we knew each other for a long
Yeah.
time. And then there was Alex, with the videos.
Oh, Alex Visuals.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
And then you,
Yeah.
yeah, I met you right away.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I met you. You started going to the Lowriders and coffee.
yeah. Yeah, so it's good. And then had guys, of course, that I knew from Hawaii that lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that part was like automatic.
Yeah.
But everyone else has been cool. Everybody's nice.
Yeah. And how would you describe the car scene, the difference between Vegas and Hawaii? Do you see any differences?
Um, the differences I'd say is there's more here, obviously.
Yeah.
But everyone's pretty much passionate about their vehicles.
Yeah.
Passionate about the scene. So that part's the same.
Yeah.
Everyone gets along from the experiences I've had. Everyone gets along.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah, just way more variety.
There's a lot more cars, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I know you work on your own cars. Like how did you get into building and fabricating?
Um, a lot of it is from just in my mind. Like I see something or I think of something. I'm like, I want to see if I can build it.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much self-taught. You know, Initially the welding part was from my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but my dad was actually the machine shop foreman back in the day for Wailua Plantation.
Mhm.
Yeah, the sugar mill. Um, yeah, and
And probably just like wanting to build, like work on your own cars and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Especially being over there where you have to be resourceful and they just
yeah.
you do your own stuff, huh?
Oh yeah. Like for one thing, money doesn't grow on trees for us.
Right.
So it's like a lot of it of something I want, I gotta figure out how to make it.
That's right.
And yeah, it all comes in my mind. It's like I try to imagine how to do it. I'll try it, and just figure it out from there. Yeah.
When it comes to building and fabricating, is it different to build a mini truck like this with the bed than compared to building like your traditional lowrider setup?
Um, for the most part, it's similar, the same. Hydraulics, and then the difference is, of course, there's more engineering into the bed rack.
Yeah.
How you want it to configure, how many stages, how the stage is gonna work. But other than that, all the hydraulics is hydraulics. It's the
Okay.
same. Um, pretty much that.
Yeah. And what motivated you to, or what inspired you to build a mini truck? Was a mini truck scene like big out there in Hawaii, or what
yeah.
was it about the truck?
In the 80s, early 90s, mini trucking was really big in Hawaii.
Okay.
Got all the types of trucks, man. Datsuns, Toyotas, Mazdas.
Yeah.
And yeah, almost everyone had some form of tilt bed,
Oh,
whether it
okay.
being a single stage or four stages, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, they had something.
Okay,
And
so the mini truck scene was big out there.
Yeah, it was big out there
Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah.
What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of building or fabricating?
Favorite part, I'd say, is like transferring my idea and making it work.
Right.
It's like a lot of times especially when I'm driving and everything's quiet, I always imagining how things are made.
Yeah.
And then, or if an idea comes up, I try to imagine how to make it. And when I actually get into it and then able to do it, I feel so gratitude, you know, self.
It's like satisfying, huh?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Self, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That you see what you thought about, and then you see it done,
yeah,
like the end result.
yeah. A lot of times, good and bad is that I sometimes my mind is like so focused on an idea that I can't focus on something else. I actually have to try and do it on the side just to get it through my system.
Yeah.
So yeah, that at times is good, and at times is bad.
Right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. What kind of when you're driving this truck, um, what kind of reaction do you get with this truck from when you're driving it from people?
A lot of reaction is people remembering, you know, either they had one or their parents had one or uncle had one back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh man, I haven't seen this for a long time, or I haven't seen this type of truck in since high school. Um, yeah, a lot of people our age or older, they come up to me and tell me that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm glad you bringing this back out. Like, oh yeah, man.
And
It's all
they
good.
like to see something that kind of reminds them of something, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
When it comes to lowriding, what does lowriding mean to you?
Lowriding means to me, for me, is really it's been part of me since I first got into cars. So it means a lot,
Yeah.
you know. And you know, back in the country, I had a lot of cars in our yard. You know, a lot of wish I could had kept them all, but
Right.
um, yeah, it's really classic cars. In
Yeah.
in got me most interested in. Yeah.
What kind of I know you said you started with a Ranchero, right?
Yeah.
What kind of other cars did you have after that growing up?
Oh man, I had a lot of cars. My most fun car was a '78 Monte. I used to that was a two pump setup. Eventually became a three pump setup,
Okay.
and then yeah, I used to hop and dip that thing everywhere, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that was the one car I had the most fun with. My biggest mistake from back in the day with all my cars is I never took any pictures. It was hard to, you know, you had those cheap disposable cameras, and often than not, half of them don't come out when you try to print them because you got to go to a store,
Yeah.
you know, have them print it, take a week or two, and then find out half of them's not there. So I ended up not taking pictures.
Yeah.
You know, I always thought, oh, I remember them, this and that. But now that I'm old, it's like I can't even remember half of them.
Right.
You know.
And now we have phones. You can take a picture with your
Oh,
phone. You got social media.
so easy to take
Yeah.
pictures now. You know,
Yeah.
you can literally have 10,000 pictures on your phone, and you know, forget what you took, but
Right.
it's there.
That's right. Talking about pictures and social media, what are your thoughts with social media in the car scene nowadays? You think it help benefits it or affects it?
It definitely affects it because people who aren't out, you know, they see the scene, they see things going on. Of course, the bad side of that is like when there's negative stuffs on there. Um, you know, maybe someone not liking someone else, you know, trashing it.
And then they just see that small clip. They just see the negative part of it
Yeah.
in that small 15-second clip.
Yeah, yeah. That's definitely the bad part. In general, for anything, not even the car scene, you know, not only the car scene, but in general, that's the bad part of media.
It's kind of like if they see something that's not really true. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, something happened, but you don't.
It could be in context,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
It could be all in the same scene, which was there, you know, a good scene in total, but just a small clip might have made it look something really bad.
Yeah.
So, you know, for me, it's like it's good because you get to, you know, exposure or see things you're not normally exposed to, you know, scenes or, you know, some other state or some other area. That's the good part.
Right.
And then, yeah, just
And what do you think we could do as a car community, as a car scene, um, to make that lowrider scene, the culture, maybe better, and maybe avoid all that? Make it more like of a positive outlook instead of that negative. What do you think can be done?
Um, that's difficult because it's really everyone has their own say in when they're posting stuff and whatnot. So it really to make everything look good, everybody would have to be, on the good side of comments or good side of things.
Right.
But that's of course impossible. Everyone has their own opinions.
Yeah.
And then but yeah, that would be, you know, everyone taking everyone in a total of trying to make everything good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely difficult.
What do you think is the main thing that people that are outside of the culture don't understand, or maybe have a misrepresentation of what the car scene is?
Um, I'd say it would be, like the negative side of the gang side. You know, the they think with this everything's like related to somehow a negative side of that scene.
Like gang members, gang
Yeah,
banging,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and a lot of it was portrayed through, old movies or whatever, and that's what they think, not knowing that everyone's nice,
Yeah.
everyone's cool inside.
Right.
It's like everyone in general, it's hard to gauge someone, just by looking at them, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, if everyone's good with each other, and
Yeah. Sometimes if people
yeah,
just gave it a shot and went to like one of these events, they'd see that everybody is just
yeah,
super
everyone's
cool, nice.
cool.
They talk to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
right. Do you have any advice for someone that wants to get into lowriding, whether it be an older person or a younger generation that wants to get a lowrider and start lowriding? What kind of advice can you give them?
I'd say to start out with something simple, just to get out there, just to enjoy first,
Yeah.
and start from there, really, because it's, a lot of different levels in low riding.
Yeah.
You got cruiser, then you got really super high end builds.
Yeah. So kind of start simple and work your way up
Yeah,
as you can.
go with what you can do, you know, have something basic you can start out right away, and that way you can go enjoy it,
That's right.
instead of trying to build something. I mean, if you can, that'd be great, of course, but not everyone can do that.
Yeah.
Build something really extravagant, really out there, high end, but get something within range, within reason, and go
Yeah.
enjoy it, man. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Before we end, is there any shout outs that you want to give out? Anybody that you want to credit or send a shout out to?
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely give a shout out to Art, Alex, and AJ and other at Hoppos.
Okay.
Yeah, they've helped me out a lot with parts, and been nice to me since we ever met. Chris Galater out in Hawaii. Um, he's at Junk Shop Pros. Got Ronald, Allen, they're Elite in Hawaii, Elite
Yeah.
Car Club in Hawaii. Um, yeah, and a lot of guys, and my old boss, James Chinin, and of course my dad. Gotta give a shout out to my dad. My dad was a backyard mechanic.
Okay.
Welder was his profession, but backyard mechanic, everyone went to him to fix their cars. So really, I guess, not I guess, that's really what got me into cars.
Right.
My dad.
Your dad being a mechanic.
Santiago. That's why the truck's called El Santiago.
Oh, okay.
My dad's name
That's
is
your dad's
Santiago.
name.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really my
That's
dad.
nice.
Yeah. Fun fact with my dad is my 12th birthday, he gave me a brand new Lincoln welder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. An arc welder. So I started arc welding first.
That's when you started welding at 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I got into a lot of things early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Good and bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mark. So before we end, I want to thank you for your time and telling us your story. I want to give you this shirt. It's one of my shirts. It says, "Less hate, more lowriding." I want to give you that just to thank you for doing the video, man.
Cool.
And thank you, man.
Right
Appreciate
on,
you.
brother.
Thanks for telling us your story, man.
You for
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This was another episode of Boulevard Stories with Mark Abanes and his truck. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Especially subscribe is totally free. And if you guys also want to support the channel, make sure you guys go to thelowriderboulevard.com, thelowriderboulevard.com. You can pick one of these shirts and many other designs that I have. Thank you. See you guys next time.